Alright. He sold the bag. Let's see what it costs. What's up, guys? That guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, I do mean to have it on and keep it on at all times. Hey, another fun fact. Yes, I forgore. Yeah, okay, first I was away, and then I just kept forgoring. Like legitimately, I've mentioned it in like 5 videos at this point. Oh, I keep forgetting to review Boruto. Oh, I keep forgetting to review Boruto. Oh, I keep forgetting to review Boruto. So now I'm here to review Boruto. Gosh darn it. Because I refuse to get lost on this one too. Because the first thing that'll happen is I'll miss one chapter and be like, oh, whatever, it's fine. I don't need it. And then another chapter will come out. And another chapter will come out. And then I'll miss them all. And then I'll fall off a cliff like I was regular Ragnarok, but I still need to get back onto. So overall, let's not waste more time and let's hop right into chapter 19, Konohamaru-chan. Interesting, we're getting Moegi on the cover, even though Moegi is currently a tree. Which unironically works because she's a wood stylist. Like, unironically, she's in her natural habitat right now. She is a tree, and she was eaten by a tree. So now is she tree squared? Is the birth of the, or is it like the kid? It's weird, like, what are the Shinju copies are the Shinju copies, right? But like, how does that work? How does that work? Like, are they technically their kids? They can't be, because they're too heavily tied to the original. But we know they aren't the original. Like, it's not like like, it would make more sense, but then again, we wouldn't have the tree bodies, you know, be able to tell. Like, that complicates the narrative. But I think it'd make more sense if the divine trees essentially, or the Frieza clones, essentially, if they were the claw grimes, that's what they're called, I believe. If the claw grimes actually fused and sort of like overwrote the original, but they could still move after the fact. But I get why they don't do that, because the claw grimes already don't look like trees, so they kind of have to make a tree. But imagine if, like, essentially it was a Majin Buu situation, where the original gets absorbed by the claw grime, and then the claw grime essentially wears them as a suit. And then the plot point would be, you have to defeat the claw grime, but you don't want to destroy the person inside the claw grime. So essentially you gotta, like, stab into them and tear it off of them. But, of course, you know, I do like the tree idea, because essentially it allows our casting crew to have a reminder of how they failed. How they sold the bag. Because they get to see the Divine Tree copy, the Shinju copy, and also they get to see the person's original body stuck in this state of animation. But let's see. Mogi looks fine here. Once again, I'm still not the hugest fan of Igimoto's art style, but some of these characters do look fine. But let's see. Let's take a look in the book, Reading Rainbow Type B. Oh, okay, so we're flashbacking right now? Interesting. No flashback coloring. Let's see. That should do it. Go on. Take it. What'd you do? I swear. I promise you I can read. I promise you I'm not illiterate. It's just sometimes I struggle. Sometimes it's a fight. Let's see. I did it again. Fourth time is the charm. I infused the blade with my chakra. If you apply your wind-style sword jutsu to it, you should be able to manipulate iron sand somewhat, similar to how I can. That's pretty bro. I mean, like, can you do that with all things? Like, well, I guess the thing is, though, considering he manipulates iron sand, like, that's actually interacting with a tangible element. Presumably, you couldn't do that with any jutsu that are formed from the chakra of the user. Like, you probably couldn't. If Boruto, for example, were to imbue his chakra into a kunai, right, and hand it to somebody else, they probably couldn't, like, use his, like, Uzuhiko abilities or anything like that, or any Otsutsuki abilities. It's only because he infused his chakra into it, his chakra is directly tied to the iron sand, which is a tangible concept, and thusly, bada bing, bada boom, he can now manipulate a tangible concept. Let's see. Similar to how I can. Are you sure about this? You'll have no chance against me when we spar. That is true, but at the same time, maybe he's giving this to you because you're such a weak sparring partner. You consider that? You consider the fact that you're already trash? And he's like, I gotta buff you, somehow. And I might as well give you a direct weakness over me. But let's see. You have no chance against me when we spar. Give me a break. If anything, this will be the perfect hand. Yeah! Okay, obviously he didn't mean it in the way that you're trash. But it comes across that way where he's like, as if you are not beating me normally. At all. So maybe actually helping you out in this way will make you stronger and more worth trading with. That's crazy. It's kind of like how, if you've ever been, for my track people out there, you ever had to give somebody a head start whenever you're racing? Like in order to make it even, in order to make it fair. I didn't do it often, but like whenever like someone on the team would be like, "Hey, I want to race against you," and I judge them because like say I was in group 1, they were in group 4. I'm like, I'll give you a 2-second head start. Don't let me catch you, or else we're never racing. I'll admit, I did it once or twice. But then again, I had it done to me too. So it was kind of like a rite of passage. I had it done to me when I was a freshman. A freshman asked me to race when I was a junior, and I was like, let me inspire you. Humble you, but inspire you. Let's see. We'll see about that. He's looking at Gaara. Let's see. It's all for the purpose of protecting Father better. That's why I want to expand our powers as much as possible. Aww. He loves his daddy. Hey, you know what? I definitely am much more of a mama's boy than I am a daddy's boy, but I do love my dad. Like he's my dad. Boogie, woogie, woogie type me. Like, I love my father. And while I don't have to worry about protecting him, he is a full-grown, capable man. That man can fight. But with the case, I don't worry about protecting him, but I do understand, like, wanting to do everything in your power to take care of, praise, protect, and love your dad. I get that. Father this, father that. All you talk about is your adoptive father. Hey, if I was adopted by the leader of a nation, I'd also only talk about that. Like, what? Well, that's being adopted by any like multi-millionaire or multi-billionaire, and then just be like, oh, all you talk about is the fact that you were adopted. Yes, I was a random who was suddenly put in the highest position of power possible, or taken in by someone with the highest position of power possible. That's crazy. I'm going to be yapping about that entirely. I have about my dad all the time, and he's not the leader of a nation. Let's see. All you do is talk about your adoptive father. Of course. What's wrong with that? Yeah, I don't blame him. I'd be bragging to Gaara. Sure, his cut is whack, but like, I still respect Gaara. Come on now. Let's see. What's wrong with that? You should pay some attention to Yodo. You should pay Yodo some attention too. You see, the thing is, I think he likes Yodo. It's just that Yodo likes Shinki. But like, hey, I don't know. But then again, like it's probably his own internal emotions getting in the way, where he's like, I need to be a friend to Yodo. Let me help Yodo out in this way. But I also like Yodo, and I prefer if Shinki didn't date her. Like, that's rough. I don't know. If that's the thing. If I'm ever third wheeling, I'm not there. I mentioned it before. I've left whole scenarios, especially if I didn't know. Like, typically, if I can sense I'm being set up for a third wheeling scenario, then I'll be like, no, I won't come with you guys. I'm not here to see you two flirt with each other, even though you're not dating. I'd rather jump in fire. But if I ever get gaslit or tricked, or like say we're going out as a group, but then suddenly I'm reduced to the third wheel, and that's why I always drive everywhere myself. Like, I always make sure I have an escape route. I've been like, oh, you guys have a great time. And they're like, what pencil? Where are you going? And I'm in the car. And I'm going home. I'm not doing that. I would sooner fist fight Brian Shaw before I dare intentionally allow myself the third wheel. I ain't doing all that. And it's clear that our fella here. Oh wait, look, even Shingy knows. Who's the hypocrite now? All you talk about is Yodo. See, like, and this is a me thing. If I like somebody, but I notice they like somebody I know, I like that almost instantaneously kills any sort of interest I have in them, because I'm like, it is not worth it. And in my brain, automatically goes to either A, they're going to like and start dating that person, and I'm not dating someone my friends dated. That's just weird. I'm not doing that. Or B, even if I do somehow get with them, they're still going to want my friend, and I just don't want that kind of like interpersonal conflict. Even if there is no conflict, it could work. Who knows? I've seen it work. Kind of. They aren't married yet, but so far it seems to be working. But no. So I give this guy credit for still wanting Yodo, even though Yodo clearly wanted Shinki. Let's see. It's not like that. Yeah, as if, gang. Come on. Like, you gotta be real with yourself. Like, just with your homie. You gotta be real with your homie. Because if you can't be real with your homie, who you gonna be real with? Come on now. But let's see. Lodestone Sand Sealing Blade. Swing. And he freed Mitsuki. Starting to free Mitsuki first. I think he's probably the strongest here at this point. Like, don't get me wrong, Sarada's powerful, but we haven't seen her use her Mangekyo yet. So we don't even know if she knows her Mangekyo ability yet at this point. So Shinki, the guy with immediate access to Sage Mode, very smart to free him first. Let's see. Huh? Oh wait, never mind. Did he not free him first? Why'd you free him last? I get you freeing Yodo first because you're biased, but like, why'd you free the strongest guy last? Let's see. I should have reread chapter 18. Let's see. Nice. The Iron Sand restraining Mitsuki's been dispelled too. Thank you, Sarada. I didn't have a functioning pair of eyes, so I would have never been able to tell that unless you were able. Okay, I'm kidding. Let's see. Thank you, Arya. Arya, that's his name. Give your thanks to Shinki after we've rescued him. Y'all think y'all are beating Ryu? In this economy? In this economy, like, Like, I mean, I'm all about self-confidence game. Sure, you have a hard counter to his one jutsu, but like, his physical stats are probably still insane. And I love Mitsuki. I love Zara. I don't think y'all got this. I think y'all maybe could. I respect the confidence. I respect the gall. But let's see. Give your thanks to Shinki after we've rescued him. Mitsuki, Sarada, you two focus on attacking him. I'll take care of his Iron Sand for you. What is Yodo supposed to do, huh? Oh, you don't want to put her in danger? Huh? How come you didn't give Yodo any orders? Because you're soft. Because you're soft. He's in love. I get it. When you like somebody, and like I've gotten better at this as I've gotten older, but when you like somebody, any sort of logic and reason, it does kind of just whoop. Some of the most logical men I've known have fallen to love. Some of the most logical women I know have fallen in love. And it's embarrassing both times when you see it, because there's nothing you can do. Like, you can tell them, but like, I don't know if y'all have ever tried to convince a love-struck person. It bounces off. Like, you know how they usually say in one ear and out the other? Like, it's like the ears are covered. It just bounces straight off. And it's sad, because sometimes it goes really, really bad, but other times it's just like, well, figure it out. Good luck. Make me an uncle eventually. And like, don't get me wrong, I ain't gonna complain if you do. Let's see. Roger that. Well, aren't you? See, even Ryu's like, y'all think I'm not him? Y'all think I just need, I gotta rely on Iron Sand alone? You know, I can still diff you. Let's see. Well, aren't you being awfully confident? I see you're totally dissing me. I love Ryu. So he's my second favorite. He's genuinely my second favorite right after Juna. Like I love them both. So like, and the thing is, it's for completely opposite reasons. I love Judo's vibe just because he's like a really smart, really intelligent guy who wants to gather more information and knowledge. And he's still pretty ugly, but like still, regardless, he just has that kind of scientific personality to him, which I personally relate to because I also like science and finding out new things. But at the same time, he's really, really powerful. Meanwhile, Ryu, he's just a vibe. He's just a chill guy, you know. Hands in his pockets and everything. Once again, Ryu, man, this fit, like button your pants up, dog. Like you in public, put a belt on, buddy. Like, please, ain't no one want to see all that. Let's see. Well, that's okay. Because it's pumping me up more. Oh, okay. See. He's experiencing stuff. But okay, that's a lot of Iron Sand. Is he going to be able to dispel all that? I mean, they literally could just go chakra for chakra, gang. Like, you cannot keep up that Winjutsu forever. So, considering he's a Shinju copy, he's probably got more chakra than you, pal. But let's see. How are you going to respond to it, Arya? Okay. Arya holds his own then. All right, dispels it all. Let's see, is it going to be like a Majin Buu situation where he dispels most of it, but there's going to be like tiny pieces missing? Or did he really just dispel all Ryu's attack? Whoosh. Incoming! From 7 o'clock! I don't get that. Like, don't get me wrong, I think I genuinely understand it, like, positioning. But my brain would go through, like, the translation process. Like, I'm not fluent in Spanish, nowhere near, but I can run, like, a translation in my head and be like, okay, this is that in English, and this is how I understand that based on the word. Like, that's how my brain works. If someone were to say, at 7 o'clock, or it's like when someone says, like, oh, it's a 4:45. So 4:45, like that delay would kick in and just, like, slow me down. So, saying 7 o'clock, couldn't you just say to his left? To his back left or something? I don't know. But, hey, I mean, Arya's built different. All right, let's see. Iron Sand comes out of the regular sand. That was kind of crazy. Let's see. Okay. Interesting. He has pretty decent range, too. He was nowhere near that sand, and he still dispelled it. Let's see. I see. You're not just all talk. Ryu's like, I thought you'd be kind of far. I thought you didn't have the gains in you. But it looked like you've been like that a little bit. All right. Interesting. But I guess it means he doesn't really have, like, direct link access to Shinki's memory, or else he'd probably know that. He'd probably, like, understand and respect the fact that Aryu may be built like that, especially considering he has a blade that hard counters him. Let's see. Okay, Sarada, Fireball Jutsu? Fireball Jutsu, okay, yeah. Fire style. Fireball Jutsu! Using the Iron Sand to block? Yeah, that makes sense. That, and if anything, what I would do after blocking with that, I'd throw the shield forward. Go ahead. Hold this scorching hot Iron Sand. Don't tell me how them burn scars feel, but let's see. Blocks. Oh, okay. Mitsuki coming with the snakes out of the ground. Oh, and he actually managed to ensnare Ryu. Okay. Look at him cook. Mitsuki, you in stage mode or you in base doing this? Huh? That's the thing, Mitsuki. Hey, I don't blame Mitsuki. I'd be spamming stage mode at every opportunity, too. Hey, who gonna stop me? Who gonna stop me? Let's see. Mitsuki, straight aura farming game. If you don't keep attacking. Okay, he's going for the attack. Oh. How does that work? Do he turn himself in his entirety into Iron Sand? How does that? What on earth? Can Shinki do that? Well, I mean, presumably not. But is that just a Shinigami? That's kind of crazy. He instantly dispelled himself to avoid the attack. All right. Huh? Ew, he's everywhere. So I mean, it's not fully Majin Buu-esque, but it's kind of Majin Buu-esque. Darn. Let's see. You got him? No, not at all. He disintegrated himself and evaded my attack. It seems he can turn himself into Iron Sand too. Be careful. He'll control your bodies again. Which is crazy. Like, I think he can do that. But then again, like, obviously, sand made of iron, fueled by a basically divine being, would probably be very good at manipulating the body. Let's see. Hey, everyone, it's faint. But it took... Stop saying number times, bro. How, like... I'm going to put it in my head. So 7 o'clock would be, like, here, back to the left. 2 o'clock would be here, this way, up and to the right. Like, I think I could do it. I could do it, but, like, it just feels so strange. And, like, who's 2 o'clock? Your 2 o'clock or my 2 o'clock? Because they're facing sideways. So Sarada's 2 o'clock is this way. Meanwhile, Mitsuki's 2 o'clock is that way. So, like, are we just supposed to refer to you? So then I gotta register your geographic position. I need to translate where that is positionally relative to me. And then think about that, like, that's way too much. Let's see. It's faint, but at 2 o'clock, I can hear sand grains rubbing together. Okay, that's actually really good hearing. Let's see. Because everywhere is sand grains. Huh? I think that's where he is. Kishimoto, you gotta let Sarada do something else other than state the obvious, gang. Like what do you, let me see. On it. Load stone, sand sealing blade. Swing? Yeah, he doesn't even need to, like, get at all close to actually interfere and mess with the Iron Sand. That's a really good ability. And like, a sword already gives you extensive range. So for him to be able to do that without even coming in contact with the Iron Sand, pretty good stuff. I get it's the wind jutsu, but, like, still, it's not like we're seeing wind fly out of the blade when he swings it. He's just sealing it all. Let's see. Oh, yeah, so wow, Ryu. Are you the most fodder divine tree we've seen so far? Like, Matsuri beat Gaara. Like, Ryu. I expected better, my boy. Like, you're still my second favorite, but, like, gang. Lock in, maybe? Let's see. What the? He can gather up Iron Sand as well. He can literally manipulate it. You couldn't tell that. He just like you, for real. Go for it! Okay, Mitsuki. Once again, moving with straight ore. No hand motion, nothing. He's just like, snakes. Eat his cheeks up. Okay, they actually bit into him. And did damage. Oh, okay, not too much damage. But still. Ryu. Don't make me put you on fraud watch with your daddy. Do not make me... Yo, Code, yo daddy. He low-key... Well, I guess, like, granddaddy. But, like... do I have to put you on fraud watch? Because this is rough for you. I know they hard counter your Iron Sand, your main ability, but, like, where are your stats at? You taking damage from little snake bites? What? Like, come on, Ryu. Do better. Let's see. Oh, okay, the snakes let him go, though. Is he fading back into sand? You're not getting away! Ooh, okay, and we know Lightning Jutsu does counter, Earth Jutsu. But wait, once again, Sarada, where's your Mangekyo? Like, shouldn't you be taking this a little bit more seriously? We know you have it. Let's see. You're not getting away! Chidori straight through the side. Alright. Okay, Sarada, finally. Not just stating the obvious, we're actually doing some damage. Let's see. And he bursts back into sand. That's the thing, like, does he even take any damage? Like, obviously, he feels pain, he's making pain noises. But, like, can he just auto-heal himself permanently by just reforming whatever damage he's taken with Iron Sand? If so, he's basically immortal, but he needs to get his stats up, Ryu. I know you were born literally yesterday, but gang, fight back. Let's see. Back in the sand. You got him? Yoda, why are you so stupid, gang? You literally saw him dissipate in the sand. Like, you know what he does at this point. Why are the ninjas so dumb right now, bro? Like, please, have some battle IQ. You should know. Unless you see his body down on the ground. Until you see the Thorn Soul Bulb, he's alive. Let's run these counts, Yoda. Let's turn that brain power up. I was getting on Sarada's case over for stating the obvious, and you're out here yelling clock numbers and not understanding the obvious. Come on, Yoda. I ain't the sharpest spoon in the kitchen shit, but I'm keeping up. I'm keeping like things are clicking in my dome piece, Yoda. You gotta wake up. Let's see. You got him? No, it was too shallow. He just turned himself into sand and hit again. Yeah, I guess it was pretty shallow. She grazed his torso, and once again, he can presumably just heal through sand. Let's see. Darn it. We'll track him down to the ends of the earth. Yeah, okay. What if he just... Yeah, you could just leave. Let's see. Oh. That's right. This chapter's called Konohamaru-chan. Let's see. I just want to call you Konohamaru-chan. What's the big deal? What is the big deal, Konohamaru? Like, buddy, broski, your whole goal is to slay this thing to get your friend back. You can't just let her You can't just let her be a delusional and then shove her Rasengan down her throat. Like, well, then again, she may want a Rasengan shoved down her throat. No, Matsu. She seems a little bit freak. But regardless, like, what? I told you already. I don't like it. It doesn't feel... Full-grown ninja, by the way. Full-grown ninja. Full-grown adult ninja. Fighting for his life against the planted god being. Can't do basic ninja duties. And like, you know, I'm one of those people who's like, Naruto has been magical since chapter 1. You complaining about it getting more and more Dragon Ball out doesn't necessarily make sense. The kid made 1,000 clones in the first chapter. Like clearly this world is magical. But what I did like, and what I do agree with to some degree, is that ninja kind of were ninja a bit more in terms of like their espionage and they're willing to infiltrate and like play things smart. But not only is the Ryu gang kind of struggling to keep up and keep pace outside of Arya himself, or in Mitsuki, which is sad. Both Sarada and Yodo, they aren't clicking. But at the same time, Konohamaru, you are the oldest ninja here, with the most experience, and you can't let her call you a name? Oh, but my not girlfriend calls me that name. And I don't like when you do it, even though you're my not girlfriend. Gang, it doesn't matter. You're trying to... Like, don't get me wrong. If because once again, this isn't canon for me. Your boy does not have a love of his life. But if I meet the love of my life, and then she gets turned into a tree, and then I'm told I have to do everything in my power to make sure she gets out of that tree, which I would already want to do anyway. Fine, call me whatever names you want. Just let your guard down so I can Rasengan your throat to get my wife back. Like, legit. And that's the thing, Konohamaru. This isn't even your... I mean, it's a childhood friend. I get that. Like, you're struggling. But isn't Konohamaru-chan just, like, technically... Well, no, I think the Chan part, like, I think it'd be San. I think that's the more formal version of it. Once again, your boy does no Japanese titles. But with it being the case, like, I really don't get what the big deal is either. You're actively risking your life over something so stupid that it kind of hurts my brain. Like, Konohamaru, why are you this dumb? Full-grown ninja, leader of a whole squad, and you're this trash, G. Well, it doesn't feel right. And yet you let that wench Moegi... Okay, that's your mama. Watch how you talk about it. That's your mama. That's basically your genetic code. Like, don't call her a wench. That's you. Well, your mama. Once again, I kind of consider it is okay. Maybe not make that joke. I'm not gonna make that joke. But essentially, it is Divine Tree parent, or Clawgrind parent, human being, other parent, boom, kid, which is the Divine Tree copy. But like, what's wrong? You let that wench Moegi call you that. It's so unfair. I can't change how I feel. I shouldn't have to explain myself either. But Konohamaru, you are a man on a mission to save your not wife. You can make it like that doesn't. Oh, Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, you were cooking rain-wise, but like this like. And I get it. Konohamaru's always been like the more emotional and like not too logical, but he's an adult now. He's been a ninja for years. This is Ninja 101. Like, I feel like this conflict doesn't feel organic. And that's the big thing. The way you take me out of a narrative immediately and have me go into super critique mode is if the conflict doesn't feel organic based on what we know about the character. As bullheaded, bullish, and idiotic as Konohamaru was as a child, even in part 1, he's shown, like, cognitive ability. Things click in his head. This is the stupidest reason to risk your life for nothing. The fact that she hasn't killed you is because you're a major character. But like at the same time, to fall for it in the first place, to not let her just call you that, you literally had her eating out of the palm of your hand. You were about to save your not wife. And instead, when your not wife calls you a name that only your not wife calls you, suddenly it's so bad you can't do it for the mission. Really I get it. Flawed characters need to be flawed. But there's a difference between flawed character writing and genuine in-universe stupidity. Like it's almost like I can see Ikimoto and Kishimoto like reaching into Konohamaru's brain with wires and be like, don't be even remotely intelligent. Like, real talk. And then, like, the thing is, I do have a childhood friend, but she just calls me by my name. So, like, and I don't have any romantic interest towards her. No one near my time. But, like, regardless, even if, like, put yourselves in Konohamaru's shoes. Are y'all fumbling this bad? I don't think I am. And I get it, I don't know the same context Konohamaru does with Moegi, but like, are y'all following this bad? And like, I don't know, if anything, I would be moving even more motivated and devious and diabolical, considering you are holding my not wife hostage by being in my not wife. Like, Konohamaru, you idiot. Let's see. And I shouldn't have to explain myself. You're a full-grown man. Let's see. How can you be so selfish? Just let me call you what I want. And she's literally a god. Like, is it me, or am I not messing with the Divine Tree people? Like, I'm not messing around. I got one shot to one-shot you, and I'm not risking that one shot over some stupid stuff like this. Just let me call you what I want. You're the one being selfish. Why are you so fussy over... Why are you so fussy over what to call me anyway? I don't know. Maybe because she's a copy of your not wife, Konohamaru, and she's literally following her innate genetic code. Like what is not clicking? What is not clicking for these guys? And like, once again, I'm not the sharpest spoon in the kitchen shed. My synapses do not fire on all cylinders 9 out of 10 times. Your boy, he ain't the sharpest spoon in the kitchen shed. Far from it. But like, I'm not selling this bag. I'm like there's certain easy things where even my slow behind synapses, they can fire enough. Like, I can tell when I'm in danger. I can tell when I'm about to put myself in danger. I know certain things. And of all the things to risk, now's not the time. Fussy? Hypocrite? Fussy? Hypocrite? You're the picky one, Sarutobi. And he is. He's so stupid. Why is he so dumb? Konohamaru, honestly, low-key, kill him. He hasn't done much anyway. Kill him. Let him pay for his mistake. Let him be, since he wants to be such an idiot, since he wants to be so dumb, since he wants to be so stupid, since he wants to sell the bag this badly, make him pay the full price for it, gang. Make him pay. Take his life right here, right now. Eat him, bite him. See what happens. Actually, in fact, I literally do want to see what happens when a Divine Tree person actually devours the person they want to meet. I do genuinely want to see what happens. Do they make a great grandbaby? Like, does Code become a great grandfather? Like, let me know. Let me see. Ugh. Konohamaru, you could literally get yourself out of this situation if you weren't being stupid. Let's see. And Ada's just chilling like, why is he being such an actual illogical idiot? I wanted the same thing, Ada. Oh, well, I think the issue isn't what she wants to call you, so much as it is that you two don't share a relationship that allows it. But that's beyond you, isn't it, Konohamaru-chan? Yeah, no doubt. But at the same time, like, I don't know. Here's the thing, like, professionally, there are things that I've done that I personally don't agree with, but at the same time, I do it because it's my job. And that's not with anybody's life on the line, my own or my not wife. Like that's not any complication or anything like that. There's no strings to complicate. I just do it. But Konohamaru has all the incentive in the world to actually play this at least, not even optimally, but like half decently intelligently. But the bag, it's just sold. Like all of his IQ points. It's like Kishimoto and Igimoto unscrewed the top of his head, flipped him upside down, poured his brain on the floor, screwed the cap back on, and we're like, there, now operate in this situation. Let's see. That's beyond you, isn't it, Konohamaru-chan? Yeah, obviously. But at the same time, if that's the thing, even Ada's like, you're an idiot. She is. Let's see. Oh, that's right. They are talking to each other through the frog. I keep forgetting that he has the little frog here. Ada, what's the situation? Konohamaru's in a pinch. He royally angered Matsuri, and he's about to get devoured. What about Sword and the others? Can they take down Ryu? They're holding their own, but it's still too early to tell how things will end. So they're in no position to go help Konohamaru right now. But that's the thing. Konohamaru, like, and that's embarrassing because he's the leader. He is the adult in this situation. Everyone else is still a kid, I'm pretty sure. Like no one's an adult yet of the other crew. So the fact that Konohamaru's selling the bag this badly is genuinely like a knock on him, not just as like a decently competent individual, like as the adult in the situation. Like, this supposed to make Konohamaru likable? I don't know, it just makes him seem like an idiot to me. Let's see. I know you want to rush over there, but don't. Now's not the time. Yeah, because the moment you do, that's the thing. With both Matsuri and Ryu covered in the clawgrab marks, the second Boruto shows up and they're like, hey, Boruto's here, you're just gonna fall out of the sky. And by fall out of the sky, I mean fall out of it. But he's gonna fall out of the sky and just immediately be like, Boruto, hello. Bend over. Like come on out. Like, Boruto, you know you're good. Oh, speaking of Yura, and he shall appear.
Ideally, in my opinion, life forms should obey their instincts to strive towards the goal known as evolution.
Well, you're already not doing that, though. Like, you should have eaten Boruto then if that's the case. So, you're wrong. Well, then again, he says ideally. So maybe he's admitting, like,
I'm not operating ideally or optimally. We're all kind of stupid in this chapter. Let's see. Yet, because of their social nature, humans bind themselves with restraints, called reasoning, dulling that instinct. It's a harmful side effect of acquiring intelligence, and it's why humankind faces carries a fatal flaw.
These chapters come out one time at a month. Who translated this? Maybe that was in the original text. Who translated this, though? Let me see. Let me go back. I'm gonna go all the way back. Translation, Mari Morimoto, and lettering, Sneer. So this is looked over by 2 people. How did you let that slide? I mean, I get it. It's a big chapter. Once again, you know what? Translators typically work on multiple chapters. I don't recognize that translator's name, but, like, maybe they aren't, like, a Boruto exclusive translator. Maybe they're busy. But, like, this is, like, obvious, and 2 people had to look over it.
It's a harmful side effect of acquiring intelligence, and it's why humankind carries a fatal flaw.
Like, one of those words would work.
Humankind faces a fatal flaw, or carries a fatal flaw.
I think carries works better in that context, but still, like, come on now.
Let's see. Unlike us divine trees, who stay true to our instincts.
But you don't! I love you, man. But, like, you should have eaten Boruto or Kawaki at this point.
We stay true to our instincts.
You don't! But you may be like, oh, but Pencil, their instinct is to devour they still ain't doing that. Monkey still hasn't eaten Konohamaru. Well, to be fair, he doesn't have Naruto to eat. But while he already did go for it, he didn't succeed in doing that. He's kind of just sitting around now. Why is he not there, helping Ryu, and eating Zara? Like, y'all are not obeying your instincts. It's like, you're a gang. Love you, but you're spitting straight nonsense right now. Let's see.
I see. Boy. You weren't eating Ada either. You could pop up in the Leaf Village, and who gonna stop you, Bugtree? Whatever your name is, I forget his name. But let's see. Like, who gonna stop you? Buddy, you could be cooking and eating Ada right now, but you're just sitting here laying about. You poor humans, poor divine trees, y'all are dumb.
Poor humans. But it's got nothing to do with us. It has everything to do with you, because y'all are human now too, kinda. You have intelligence. Oh, wait a minute.
Not so fast, you idiot. For that isn't the only harmful effect of intelligence.
He's always like, what you mean? Is the harmful effect of intelligence that I don't have eyebrows and I have freaky feet? I was like,
the other concept that carries with it the risk of causing even us divine trees serious problems. It's called love.
So that's why she hasn't eaten them. This is the thing, like, don't you want it, like... No, I guess, because I guess she understands fundamentally eating him doesn't mean killing him. So since she loves, thanks to Moegi, since she loves Konohamaru, she doesn't want to eat him. I love food, too.
But I eat it. Let's see. It's called love. Ugh! My head's so full of thoughts of you. It's driving me batty.
See, like, why aren't they married? Why aren't they dating? Why did both y'all repress your feelings? Because, like, y'all are 2 full-grown adults. Well, you know what? I know full-grown adults who operate unoptimally. You know, love is a weird thing. Let's see.
It's driving me batty. Why do I have these feelings? It's so painful. It makes me crazy mad.
Well, once again, just like I was on Sarda and Yodo's case earlier, let's make some things click, y'all. Let's make some things click. You're born a Moegi. The wench you mentioned earlier, your mama. Yeah, she likes Konohamaru. You like Konohamaru too, because you're just a carbon copy. Like, come on now. Come on now. Think, click. You have intelligence. Click. Like, you think. But let's see. Hey, calm down. Konohamaru. If there's anyone in this situation who should be calming down and chasing a bag, it should be you. But unfortunately, you're being a dumb, stupid head idiot. Let's see.
Yeah. And that's precisely why. Because if I devoured you, I wouldn't ever have to feel this way again.
Yeah, exactly. So unhinge your jaw like a snake, or do like what Hidari did, and open up your arms. Ow! Make Konohamaru regret being stupid. Do it. I know, Ikimoto and Kijimoto do not have the nerve, but like, do it. Just, ow. Tasty. Like, I want to see what happens. Like, genuinely, if we had to sack anybody, we'll sack Konohamaru. He's stupid. Let's do it. I know, let's not sack Sarada. She's a female lead, but we can do it. Let's see.
Each of the Inoshika Cho trio are accomplished shinobi. but they prioritized Himawari's safety over their team's. What's shocking is that they were all aware of how foolish that decision was. That is true. When you care about somebody, like, logic does go out the window. Heck, like, you can even change your body chemistry. Like, I've mentioned it before, but, like, and you probably heard it before. The idea of adrenaline and, like, how it can just turn off the body's limits because emotional stimuli. Like, you yourself don't even have to be in danger for adrenaline to trigger. Someone you care about can be in danger, and then the adrenaline will shoot for your body, and then you will do everything possible to use your body's limits, even if your body's limits shouldn't be doing all that, leading to you breaking bones and, like, shattering teeth and stuff like that. It's a rough thing. Let's see. Hidori's like, kind of hungry, though. I'm not gonna eat my not daughter. Let's see. In particular, Yamanaka Inojin lost his composure and ended up needlessly losing his life. Yeah, Joe, you know you didn't actually kill him, right? Come on. But, yeah, that's the thing, because Yamanaka Inojin loves Himawari. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, like, hold on. This is why we have the beauty. I mean, I think there may be like a 4-year gap, so maybe it's not. And they're both kids. Maybe it's not too bad. It's a little bit weird. Let's see. Inojin, how old are you, buddy? How old are you? Give me that biological information, buddy. Come on, Wiki. More. Novel, Boruto, age. In the new era, he's 11 to 12. Isn't Himawari like 8? Let me see. Himawari. They don't even have an updated age for him, but Himawari. He's 11 to 12. And Himawari is what? Oh, so they are the same age. Wait, what? Is Boruto older? Wait, what? How old? Wait, I'm so confused now. It says in the new era she's 10 to 13. Why did I think there was a larger guy? I guess never mind, it's normal. I guess if they were both, he may be at most like 2 years older than her. So never mind, that's fine, that's whatever. But I was about to be like, Inojin, go for somebody your own age, but she's only 2 years younger, and they're both kids, so I guess it works out. Let's see. Bugtree's like, okay, I guess. Let's see. Both of these foolish acts were caused by love derailing their thinking. Hey, so, what is this love thing? Is it a disease? Depending on who you ask. It can be considered one. Let's see. The term itself appears in many tomes, but it seems impossible to pin down. At the very least, the fact that it can cause serious trouble in life forms cannot be overlooked. Yeah, because it overrides logic. It's true. It can be dangerous. But it can also be very helpful. Like surpassing your limits, it can be useful. Let's see. I'm sure you hear it too. Our instincts screaming and warning that we must understand this dangerous concept, love, and overcome it. Yeah, to be able to fight back. And funnily enough, because love is, since it's a chemical reaction, it's more instinct than rational thought. So it's funny that he says, and that's the thing. A lot of what characters are saying in this chapter doesn't make any sense. I'll admit this is one of the weaker writing chapters, or one of the weaker chapters of Tube of Vortex, writing wise. Because, like, love is instinctual. Like, it's based on what you're, like, physically and then emotionally attracted to, which is, like, all instinctual. Like, you don't, there's not, I mean, like, there's thought behind love. Like, there are people who are attracted to intelligence, but even then, that's based on your instincts. So your instincts are screaming and warning that you must follow your instincts. Like, what? Like, if anything, that's your intelligence screaming at you, hey, don't be consumed by this base emotion, fight back, and then follow your urge to devour. Like, that truly is intelligence speaking. I wouldn't really say that's instincts. I don't know. This chapter's really kind of funny. Let's see. He'd always like, okay, still not gonna move and go eat my daughter. Let's see. Huh? Sand stopped. I hear something above us. He's up in the sky. Get ready. I'll drag him out. But y'all cannot do enough damage to this man. And he's back. Let's see. Hide all you want, but it's useless. Oh, he's spreading it? What was he doing? Ryu, I said button up your pants. I didn't say open up your shirt. Huh? Okay, so he's summoning claw grimes to distract him and off guard him. Alright, that makes sense. That's a good thing about having the teleportation cloth all over him. He has a wide range of this. Let's see. What? Claw grimes! Can't one side blade those away, or iron sand those away. Let's see. Bop. Mitsuki, okay, he grabs the claw grimes with the snakes. Nice. Phoenix flower. Oh, Phoenix flower jutsu! Okay. I'm pulling out. Let's see. Burn some of them alive. But they just keep coming. Darn it. Can't get them all. There are way too many. Yes, indeed. Both of you. Let's see. They land. Gonna bite Yodo. Oh, okay, but she does oh, she got bit. It's tree time. Presumably. Let's see. Ah! Yodo! He slices in. Blade gets stuck. Let's see. It's stuck? Yeah, don't die. You slice into a body. Ah, but okay. See, that's smart. But Ryu, that's kind of embarrassing, gang. Like you really had to gank him? Like, you couldn't just diff him? Ryu, you are definitively the weakest Divine Trader we've seen so far. Like, I like you would get diffed viciously. But regardless, I see the play here. Get the blade stuck so he can't use it to dispel the Iron Sand, and then go Buku Bonkers crazy. Oh? Wait a minute. Well, not only did the bite not work, because she's still not a tree, but it looks like even Ryu is grabbing her off and throwing it away. Ah, but okay, but throws away the grime into the sword. So he's doing two at once. He's getting rid of the sword, and he's protecting Yoda. Because once again, even if subconsciously Shinki does care for Yoda, well, not subconsciously, he probably cares for Yoda as a friend, but doesn't care for like romantically. But he killed two birds with one stone, even if it meant sacrificing a claw grime. We'll see. What the? It took my blade with it? Huh? And now you have no way to defend against my Iron Sand. Are you really an Iron Sand merchant? That's kind of whack. No, this is bad. Sort of, be smarter. I don't know. Some of the way everyone's written in this chapter is kind of weird. Like, I don't know. The power skill feels off. Like, the character rating feels off. I don't know. It's a straight chapter. Let's see. So, let's now become one. Konohamaru-chan. Yeah, okay. Yeah, whatever. Ikebano, you don't have the nerve. Do it. I dare you. Do it. I mean, still, it's a worthy chapter because I love Ryu, and it's interesting to see. Even if I think Judo was talking like straight nonsense this chapter, the main things I like seeing Yura get into like these deep philosophical conversations and his understanding yet fear of love. I do like seeing Boruto have to fight his instincts. Speaking of fighting instincts, specifically Boruto fight his instincts to go and help his friends because he's in danger. I still like seeing the cooperation of Ada, Kashin Koji, and Boruto in particular. That's also really, really nice to see. And it is just nice to see the action in this chapter. It's actually pretty well drawn and stuff like that. But character writing wise, I'll admit, this is like the weakest chapter we've had so far. Like, I don't know. It feels like a lot of characters are just saying obvious things that like don't really add anything, and or synapses are not firing, and or they're being idiots. Like that's it. But overall, a W chapter. If you haven't always to the end of this video, please leave the danger of love. The danger of love in the comment section down below. And thank you so much for watching. If you want to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, you're going to have a Patreon down below where you support me for as low as $1 a month. Things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. You also now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. So those perks include the live reactions here, the series I happen to review, and variations of all my videos. And if you become a $25 patron or a $20 member, you can order whatever video you want. Also, I do a link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below. You can drop 5 things for a short video, 200 things for a long video, or any means at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. Now, I'd like to thank you so much for watching. Once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is That Guy with a Pencil, writing off. I'd like to thank you to our sketch tier members: Greyhound, Eternal Flame, Red Wolf 4765, Astro, Super Flame Zero, Glacier XZ, Zeta, Brandon Payne, J2MA, Gyomi, Yuki Ally, Buddha Uda, Azo 2404, Planet Grown, G Prosper, and Striker Man. Then I'd like to thank you to our line art tier patrons: Sean, Nirvana Igneel, Midnight Lord 21, Kevin Encarnacion, and A+A. And I'd like to give a big old thank you to our Ink tier members: Fine, Austin Wimberly, A Uchiha, Carlo Alaimo, and Grim. And I'd like to give a massive thank you to our digital art tier members: J Warrior and AZ Void. Then I'd like to give a and thank you to our colored art tier patrons: Joaquin Munoz and Joaquin Munoz. And finally, I gotta give the biggest, juiciest, heftiest, and most meaty, sloppiest thank you to our glorious, ultimate That Guy with a Pencil tier patron, Calvin Elder.